All right, so first I'm going to start out by showing you what I picked up the other day at the Dollar Tree. And the first thing I got were these window cling decorations, which I already started to cut out, as you can see. I picked up some jelly beans. I got some of these tiny little clothesline clips. I got some pipe cleaners, all different spring colored pipe cleaners. I got an assortment of glittery eggs. They're made out of foam. I found these really cute beads in the craft section. And they're also spring colored, so I liked those. And I also picked up some little bunny erasers. So let's see what activities we can do with all of these. All right, for the first activity, we're gonna use the beads that I got. They're little wooden beads, and the pipe cleaners I went ahead and cut in half. So I have my daughter here today, and she's gonna help us out to demonstrate. So the first activity she's going to do is just a simple bead stringing activity. So she's literally just going to take the beads and string them right onto the pipe cleaner. This is a good fine motor activity. It's a good hand-eye activity. And the kids can also be creative, so you can count creativity as well into this activity. And she's gonna go ahead and string those on, and then when she feels like she has enough beads on that one, she can go ahead and fill up the next pipe cleaner. Now, I'm gonna have her stop for a second because I want to show you that you can also use these beads for other things as well, which is kind of nice because you can do some other activities with them. So one other activity that you can do, you can pour some more beads into the bowl. And I'm gonna get a different angle here because remember, we're always going from left to right. And so a different activity would be a hand transfer. So she could take her 2 fingers. She's gonna demonstrate, and she's just going to go ahead and simply transfer the beads from the one container into the other. And then when she would finish, she would go back and transfer them right to left. For this activity, for a hand transfer, you probably wouldn't want to put as many beads, but it really depends on the child, the age of the child, and their attention span. And another activity that you could do, instead of hand transfer, we have a little spoon, and you could turn it into a spooning activity where the child would just scoop up some of the beads and would slowly transfer the beads from left to right. So those are 3 separate activities that you can do with these wooden beads. And remember, if you make a spill, make a little spill. Oh, she spilled. How are we gonna fix that? She's gonna use her fingers, and she's going to, I think we forgot. Do you forget, Montessori? If she makes a little spill.
I forgot.
She forgot. If she makes a little spill, she's going to use her little pinching buddies over here, and she's just going to go ahead and put them back into the container one at a time. Easy peasy. There you go. 3 activities with our wooden activity. We're going to use those cute little bunny erasers, and she's going to just demonstrate how you would do a simple hand transfer with those. Again, left to right. You're getting tired of me saying that. But of course in Montessori it's so important because again we read left to right, so training the eye to go from left to right. So that would be the first activity that you could do with them, and then just for the demonstration's sake, I'm just going to pour them over. And the next thing she's going to show you, and I picked these up at Walmart. I think I got their like mini tongs, and I think they were a little under $2. So not from the Dollar Tree, but cheap enough at Walmart. So she's going to show you how you can also do a tonging activity with the bunny erasers. again, same concept. You would fill up the bowl on the right. And we'll let her finish because there's not that many of them.
I got that ear.
And then when she's done, we can switch hands just to get practice on both sides, strengthen the muscles on both sides, and she's going to transfer them back to the other side. Ooh, a little bit trickier with the left hand.
Because I'm writing.
Yeah, that's okay. That's why we would practice. Oh, you can hold the tray. That's why we would practice going in the opposite direction with the opposite hand. Strengthen those muscles. All right, great job. So again, those are 2 activities that you can do with the bunny erasers. Okay, for this next activity, we're going to use the jelly beans, and I'm going to show you 3 different activities that you can do with the jelly beans. The first one would be a hand transfer. Now tell me for 1 second if you think that the kids are going to be transferring these jelly beans without eating a jelly bean. They are going to want to eat those jelly beans.
I am already craving it, like I'm eyeing it.
And in my experience, whenever I've used food in the classroom, you are going to see something that looks like this. And that is just going to happen because they're jelly beans and they're a sugary treat.
Oh, good.
And you're going to say, remember,
Nope.
that's your work. All right,
Too bad.
so that's 1 activity that you can do with these jelly beans. Go ahead and pour them over. Perfect. Again, you can do a spooning activity. So you would use the spoon, slowly transferring them over. Slowly. Finding the child to do it nice and slowly. Again, these activities are for children ages 3 to 6. My daughter is now, she just turned 10. So it's been a little while since she's done Montessori preschool activities.
Yeah.
So she's forgotten a little bit how to go nice and slow. Now she wants to do everything fast. She's mastered these activities.
I have.
All right. And the last thing that you can do with the jelly beans, well, basically is just what she did, except I'm gonna use a different container here. And if she can help me out, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill one of these cups up with some jelly beans. And that's fine, that's good. And then we'll move the bowl out of the way, we'll move the spoon out of the way, we'll add another cup and 2 hands on the cups. And she's just going to slowly pour the jelly beans into the cup. And they can repeat this as much as possible. So you can have a hand transfer, spooning, and then we also have a pouring activity that we can do with the jelly beans. And there you go. All right, the next activity here, we are going to be using those little glittery decorative eggs that I had picked up. And the first thing she's going to do is, again, a hand transfer. So 1 at a time, slowly placing them over. And in the middle of her demonstration, I'm going to stop her real quick and say that you can also use this as a tonging activity. So you can go ahead and tong the little eggs over. And we're going to stop the video for a second so we can show you the last activity that we can do with the eggs. All right, the next activity that you can do with these eggs is a sorting activity. I don't know how hard it is to see, but they are all different colors here. So you're going to ask the child to sort them into the different containers. And they're going to go ahead. And they're going to look. Do they match the first 2? No. Does that match? Yes. They're going to go around. They're going to slowly sort. Let's see, where does it go? All right. And so there you have a sorting activity. Good job. Thank you.